Okay, quick word. I was just reading a devotional from Jesus Calling, and it talked about the reservoir, and it reminded me of something that the Lord put in my spirit. This was during the pandemic. I was in the process of a separation, and God just had me getting up and just spending so much time with Him and just seeking His face. And I just had a hunger, a fire for Him like never before. Like I've never experienced that. And during that time, He used my aunt to share with me that as I'm spending time reading His Word, as I'm spending time in His presence, as I'm spending time seeking His face, and this was just, I was going through a really rough period. Like there was a lot of things that were just heavy on me, but I would come home from work and immediately jump into my word. I would jump into praise and worship and just have worship going. I would spend so much time feeding my spirit that He was literally, I didn't even realize He was carrying me through what I was going through. He was allowing me not to feel the heaviness. As days would pass, I wouldn't feel so heavy. As days would pass, I would feel more joy coming back to me. And so this morning in my quiet time, He allowed me to read Isaiah 22. And at the end, it mentioned a reservoir. And as I was reading the devotional, it mentioned again the reservoir. And God was sharing me through my aunt in that time that I was seeking His face, that I had a hunger for Him like never before. He was sharing with me that as I'm filling up myself with His Spirit, more of His presence, more of just one-on-one time with Him, I was actually filling a reservoir. And I don't know if you know what a reservoir looks like, but it's kind of like a well where you're just continuously, it's bigger than a well. It's bigger than a well. I'll have to post a picture of it, but basically the Lord was letting me know, as you're filling up on the Word, and as you're filling up on my presence, and as you're filling up and just allowing me to shape and mold you in this time, and just worshiping me and praising me through your storm, you're filling up a reservoir. And so when I came up against other things, the Lord was saying, now you can pull from your reservoir. Now you can pull, a scripture that you can carry you, that you can hold on to, that can carry you through the season that you're in. Now you can pull when your finances look like they're not moving in the manner that you need them to move, when the bill needs to be paid. Now you can pull from your reservoir. All that we need is in God's presence. And we don't realize as we're in His presence, He's actually filling a reservoir. There's an overflow that He's allowing to come forth of what we need, what we're going to need in the future. So just know today that if God is urging you to come and spend time with Him, if you're reading your word, but you don't feel like anything is moving and nothing is happening, just know that God is allowing you to fill your reservoir. That's so powerful. It's like a bank. Like when you need something, you can go pull out the money. When you got to go pay for something, you can go pull out the money. It's the same with God. When you need something, when you need that scripture that's going to carry you through your day, you can go and pull it out of the reservoir. My God, that's just so powerful. When you need to share a scripture with your family or with your friend who's going through, you can pull it from your reservoir because you've been spending time with Him. My God, catch that. Go fill up your reservoir. Spend time with the Lord. Let Him pour into you. You may not feel like you need it right now, but there may come a day when you may need it. He knows.